What's going on, fam? It's your boy. So, waking up on Thanksgiving Day. First, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to you guys that watched this video. It's a little surreal not being with the family on a day of giving thanks. But to have this experience of being in this amazing country and learning this amazing culture and just meeting the awesome people that we have kind of has made up for that. So I will say that we're super grateful for the opportunity to be here, and we'll spend some time with our family when we get back. But this is definitely awesome. What's going on, fam? Good morning. We are sitting at our host home, in our Airbnb. We like to call it. It's basically an Airbnb. Yesterday was an adventure. We literally spent time in an oasis in the middle of the desert. Like, look at that. Tell me that's not the most beautiful thing that you've ever seen. Crazy. There's sand dunes all around for miles and miles and miles. And then, like, tucked inside of it is this lush oasis of greenery. There's this massive lagoon. It's amazing. We did some dune buggy riding. We rode down these sand dunes on snowboard, so it's like sandboarding. It was an awesome day. With us being so far away, we had about a 3.5 hour ride back to where our home is, and I can show you guys a little bit of the footage, but it doesn't put into words how crazy of a ride that was. In Peru, people in general drive a little bit more, what's the word we want to use, aggressive than we're used to back in the States. And I've been in some other countries that drive aggressive, but this is kind of next level aggression. But there was a point where as we were driving, we literally, last night, almost got into like 3 accidents. 2 of them would have been pretty bad, pretty severe, but it like all came to a head as we were driving home, and we saw a car turned on its side, and it couldn't have been more than 5 or 10 minutes after it happened when we pulled up onto the scene, because the police were just arriving, and they were like trying to calm the people down that were in the accident. There was a woman on the side of the road. She had a white shirt on, and it's like specked in blood all over her, and she's just crying, and they're trying to console her. So after seeing that, we were like, all right, guy, I know you're trying to get us home quickly. We'd rather get home safely. Get us home in one piece. So after that, he kind of slowed down on the way he was driving. That was a very surreal moment. We made it back to our place, and now today, we are going to go to Baracas. I might be saying that wrong, so you may see an edit on that, because we went to Paracas yesterday, so I think it's Braca. I'm not 100% sure, but there are some Peruvian delicacies that we're gonna try. I won't tell you what it is until we try it. We're gonna hit a couple beaches today too, so that should be fun, especially since it's cold AF, and the sky is gray. Whatever. Let's beach it up. Dive into the Pacific Ocean. That's like 35 degrees with no sun. I'm about that life. So that's kind of on the plan for today. We're actually going to meet one of our friends, Francesca's cousins, for lunch. Her name is Carla. You'll see some more of Carla throughout. What's really cool about this whole experience is not only are we getting some content for the channel, but my best friend Frank is meeting his fiance Francesca's family, some of which will be at their wedding, some of which will not be at their wedding due to everything that's going on. So it's kind of cool because we're getting an opportunity to develop a relationship with them as well. And Carla is doing a speaking at the wedding, and I am the best man at that wedding. So her and I are going over some talking points. I plan on doing my speech in English, and I told her I want her to enthusiastically translate it in Spanish, but make up the words along the way. And I'm going to do the same thing for her. She's going to do all hers in Spanish, and I'm going to put my own little touch on it in English. Still using her body language as a movement, so it should be fun. I'm looking forward to that wedding. But guys, jam-packed day. Everybody's still sleeping. It is a little after 7:15, maybe closer to 7:30 now. Everybody is knocked out. We had a long day. Like legit, we got picked up from our hotel. And can we talk about that for a second? We stayed at a hotel in a vineyard. I, Denard Jackson, woke up yesterday morning in a vineyard. Bananas. But we got picked up from our hotel at about 8 a.m. and then didn't make it back here until almost 11 o'clock. One thing that I do feel like I need to mention is part of the reason why our driver was driving so fast yesterday is Peru has a curfew. So everyone must be indoors by 11 p.m. Unless your job requires you to be out working at past that time. So our driver had to not only drop us off and get us back to our home, but also had to give himself time to get to his home. Don't they know I'm recording a video? So disrespectful, those dogs. But no, so he got us back here like 10:30ish. Now that I'm thinking about it, by the time I got everything out of the car and paid him, it was close to 10:40. He said he lived about 10-15 minutes away, so he had plenty of time to get himself home. He even sent us a video that he took while we were in the canyons. Yeah, we went to a canyon in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of a desert, there was a canyon. Hold on for a second. Before I tell that story, I gotta ask a question. Is it okay to have a beverage in the morning when you haven't even had breakfast? It's like 7:30 by now, but like, this is about to happen. It's a wheat beer, Trigo. It's Cosinha. It's the beer company, but like, I'm on vacation. When you guys go on vacation or go on holiday, do you ever just wake up and drink in the morning? I'm a little bit of a different breed, I know. I'm sorry. It's not good etiquette, but I felt it necessary for me to tell you this story. So, we went to a canyon in the middle of the desert. And being an American, the only thing I can liken it to is the Grand Canyon. Where at one point it kind of did resemble that. And I just remember thinking how crazy it was and how silly I was to throw Wally in there. So you'll see a little bit of Wally going down. One, in America, they never would have let me throw Wally in there. Two, once I realized how windy it was and Wally was struggling in a bit, I brought him back and put him away. And then my tour guide looked at us and said, "Down we hike." And I was like, "All right, well, what are we hiking?" He said, "We're going to go down the mountain or go down the canyon." Folks, that was legit like 300 to 400 feet down. Like, I didn't know what he was thinking about me hiking that. But we walked back to the car and they drove us around for a bit. And he found what he called the less steep option. It was like this. Super crazy, super fun. We had never done anything like that in our lives. That was beautiful. And it was called the Canyon of the Lost Ones, which didn't really make us feel happy or excited. But it was cool. We made it out alive. There were some interesting fox tracks that I noticed, and we just happened to be hiking in the direction that the tracks were going. I was the only one that saw that and thought that was a little bit odd. But yeah, that canyon was awesome. And then from there we went to that oasis that we spoke about. This trip has been packed full of fun, full of adventure. I can only imagine what adventures we're going to get into today. So guys, thank you for staying along on this series, this Peru edition of Destination Unknown. we're visiting some destinations that we didn't know about, so it suits us perfectly. Trying foods that we never tried before. Like, I'm in love with lomo. I can say it. You give me some lomo, and turns out Frank was telling me there's some places in the States, hell, in Orlando, that make some pretty good lomo. So Peruvian cuisine will be added to our rotation of foods that we eat. You know, there's Mexican, there's Chinese, there's Peruvian, and then there's French fries. Like, it's added to my cuisine. So, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update, let you know what was going on before we started our adventure. I appreciate you guys sticking with us, and we will catch you on the flip side. Yawa.
Hi friends! So, we are out to lunch and, oh, okay. I thought I was wrecked there for a second. But no, we have salad and papa rellenas. Rellena. 1. Agua. So cute in the little bottle. And pisco sour. Cheers!
Alright, guys. Un cerveza. And that's a fucking good beer. Literally. I like it. All of it?
Okay, so like a little bit of crunch, a little bit of fat.
And a little bit of the meat, yeah.
Okay.
What you got going on over there?
Cucumbers. ¿Cómo se dice cucumber en español? Cucumber.
Come all the way to Peru to eat cucumbers, huh? Alright guys, so we're approaching the Psy Bridge. Rumor has it that you are supposed to hold your breath as you cross the bridge. And if you can make it across the bridge with your breath held, you found true love. We're gonna try it.
Are we gonna try it?
Yeah, we're gonna try it. No pressure.
Okay.
Hold your breath.
Okay.
Hold your breath. So, just went across the Psy Bridge,
Yeah, the Bridge of Love.
held our breaths. Francesca and Frank held their breaths. Sounds like true love.
We tried.
We all tried.
Some of us did better than others, but
We're all gonna say we held our breath.
we're still in love.
I made it across.
There's a lot of love in the air.
We're gonna say we held our breath. Yeah. You guys see this? Tell me this mural isn't one of the coolest things you've ever seen. Tony Marie, what do you think about that?
It's incredible. If you see, it goes from daytime to nighttime with the stars in the middle. All different colors and nationalities represented. It's beautiful. Equality for all. Beautiful.
Equality at its finest.
Again, you guys just here for the cats. We're at Kennedy Park. It's known as the Cat Park. One sleeping right there. There was one, oh look in the flowers. Oh my goodness. The park is closed. You can see the caution tape. So that's a little bummer, but we'll look through the fence for sure.